I was 17 years old the first time I met my Aunt Christy, my father's eldest sister. It was Christmas night, my junior year of high school, and it fell to my mother to clarify. A quick conversation in the car on the way to dinner. Your aunt made some choices that your grandparents didn't like, my mother vaguely explained, as my father drove silently towards his parents' home. My father glanced briefly out the window towards the gently falling snow, the flickering of red, green, and white lights sparkling in the neighborhood trees as his teeth tightened at my mother's words. If Mom and Dad have decided to forgive her, then I guess I will too. My father's only discussion on the matter. Now the star-bellied Sneetches had bellies with stars. The plain-bellied Sneetches had none upon theirs. The women sat silently, eating my grandmother's chicken tetrazzini, passing around her one allotted roll each, after my grandfather led the family in the evening prayer, the men equally quiet at their table in the den. Each around the dining room table stared fixedly at the food on her plate, or at nothing at all. Our eyes consciously avoided the empty chairs where my Aunt Lisa and Cousin Jill's name tags sat in their empty plates, the new names standing out among the old. My Uncle Jay had not arrived for dinner, with no word on when he and his family might arrive, and no words needed for his absence. That evening would be the first time in 15 years he would speak to his sister. Perhaps I should leave. Aunt Christy broke our silence. Would it be best if I leave? Those stars weren't so big, they were really so small. You might think such a thing wouldn't matter at all. Your aunt made some choices that your grandparents didn't like, my mother had said, but there was no mention of what those choices were. She couldn't explain to her children the racism in which their father grew up that continued to influence their lives, nor could she comprehend a parent disowning their child over the color of a person's skin. So race was left unsaid, the conversation silenced. I don't think your brother knows the truth, my mother revealed recently, the only time in the 8 years since that anyone has mentioned that Christmas.